What's up, everyone? This is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video of the Stihl GTA 26 mini chainsaw. I really hope some point this thing will get used this year for 2025, exactly, which I really hope some point this thing will get used at some point this year. Because I really hope some point this thing will get used at some point because this thing on here surprised me. I do like the thing a lot because you see how much I expected this thing. You see, this is a 2022 model, so this thing came out like October of 2022, exactly, which I know since the fact this thing got almost used almost quite a bit because you know how I expected this thing, exactly, which I really hope some point the scene will get used this year for 2025, like, which it will. I don't know when it was like we'll get the scene used again at some point because this scene as advisory has been used almost quite a bit, but I do like this scene a lot because you see how much expected this scene, like, which I really hope some point the scene will get used this year for 2025, like, which I really hope some point this scene will get used at some point, but I really hope some point the scene will get used at some point this year because because you know how expected the scenes get getting used almost like quite a bit of times because you know how expected the scenes get used almost like quite a bit this season, which I hope at some point the scene will get used at some point this year because you know how expected the scenes which I know since the fact the scene's gonna get used, I hope at some point the scene will get used at some point this year because you don't even know a second because this chainsaw here supposedly it's been used almost like quite a bit of times because you know how it's expected the scenes which I know since the fact the scene's gonna get used almost like quite a bit because what you expected to see, this it still has all the original parts in this, so you see the chain's still original, you see, but as you can tell, I just expected this scene to go to, since the fantasy scene. So I do hope some point the scene will get used at some point this year for 2025 exactly, which it will at some point the scene will get used at some point because you can see how much expected this scene is, which I mean, you know how some point, so I hope at some point the scene will get used this year for 2025.